Number 10. Today, historians generally rank Truman in the top tier for his post-World War II foreign policy, the Marshall Plan, and NATO. However, when he left office in 1953, he held a 22% approval rating, one of the lowest in polling history. The public was deeply frustrated by the bloody stalemate of the Korean War, allegations of corruption within his cabinet, and domestic inflation making his administration widely viewed as a failure at the time. Number 9. Johnson is a highly polarizing figure. While his domestic record is celebrated for the Great Society programs and monumentally historic Civil War and Voting Rights Acts, his ranking is dragged down entirely by his handling of the Vietnam War. His administration systematically escalated U.S. involvement under false pretenses, the Gulf of Tonkin incident, and misled the public, costing tens of thousands of American lives and fracturing the country. Number 8. Cleveland is the first president to serve non-consecutive terms. While his first term was viewed reasonably well, his second term was ruined by the Panic of 1893. It's the worst economic depression the country had faced up to that point. His hardline gold standard policies alienated his own party, and his use of federal troops to violently crush the Pullman strike of 1894 deeply damaged his standing with the working class. Number 7. Wilson was once ranked highly for his World War I leadership and vision for the League of Nations. But modern historians have severely downgraded him. Domestically, his administration aggressively resegregated the federal workforce, which had been integrated for decades, and screened the Ku Klux Klan celebrating film, Birth of a Nation, at the White House. He also signed the Espionage and Sedition Acts, which heavily suppressed free speech and jailed political dissidents. Number 6. While widely respected for his humanitarian work post-presidency, Carter's time in office was plagued by domestic and foreign crises. His administration struggled to handle stagflation, simultaneous high inflation and high unemployment, severe energy and gasoline shortages, and the 444-day Iran hostage crisis, which made the administration appear weak on the world stage. Number 5. While historically popular for decades as a populist man of the people, Jackson's modern historical ranking has plummeted. He is heavily criticized for defying the Supreme Court to enforce the Indian Removal Act, causing the deaths of thousands of Native Americans. His dismantling of the Second Bank of the United States also destabilized the currency and contributed heavily to the subsequent economic collapse of 1837. Number 4. Van Buren took office right as the Panic of 1837 hit, plunging the U.S. into a severe, years-long economic depression. His adherence to strict laissez-faire policies left the government largely helpless to alleviate the crisis. Furthermore, he continued the aggressive, brutal enforcement of the Indian Removal Act, directly overseeing the deadly Trail of Tears. Number 3. Pierce's administration significantly accelerated the descent into the Civil War. He signed the Kansas-Nebraska Act of 1854, which repealed the Missouri Compromise and allowed territories to vote on whether to permit slavery. This directly triggered Bleeding Kansas, a period of violent guerrilla warfare between pro- and anti-slavery factions. Number 2. A lifelong Democrat, Johnson ran on a national Union ticket with Abraham Lincoln in 1864, taking office after Lincoln's assassination. His presidency was a disaster. He aggressively opposed Reconstruction efforts, vetoed civil rights legislation for formerly enslaved people, and fought Congress so bitterly that he became the first U.S. president to be impeached. He consistently anchors the bottom 3 of historical lists. Number 1. consistently ranked by historians as one of the absolute worst presidents in U.S. history. Buchanan completely failed to address the fracturing of the nation, explicitly stating he believed secession was illegal, but that the federal government lacked the constitutional power to stop it. His inaction allowed the Confederacy to form and directly set the stage for the Civil War.
Like, share, comment, and follow if you want to see more of The Right Perspectives.